Dr. Cheryl Collins had spent years working tirelessly in the bustling St. Joseph's Hospital, a place steeped in history and the mysteries of life and death. She was known for her unwavering disbelief when it came to anything supernatural. Ghost stories and unexplained phenomena were met with her hearty laughter and a dismissive wave of her hand. One night, as Cheryl made her rounds, she overheard her colleagues whispering in hushed tones about a morgue deep in the hospital's basement, rumored to be haunted by a mysterious spirit. The stories intrigued her, but her disbelief remained unshaken. She was determined to prove that there was a logical explanation for the tales circulating within the hospital's walls. As the night grew darker and her rounds took her closer to the basement, her curiosity got the best of her. She couldn't resist the urge to venture into the morgue. With each step, the air grew colder, and a sense of unease settled in her stomach. She entered the dimly lit morgue and, to her surprise, found it eerily silent. Rows of refrigeration units lined the walls, and she tried to dismiss the chill that ran down her spine. Just as she was about to leave, the temperature dropped even further, and the lights flickered, casting ghostly shadows. Cheryl felt a presence, but she couldn't see anything at first. The ghostly figure began to materialize slowly. It was a woman, but her features were blurred and her intentions unclear. "Who are you?" Cheryl asked, her voice trembling. The ghostly woman remained silent, her eyes piercing Cheryl's soul with an enigmatic intensity. She beckoned Cheryl closer. Her intentions remain a mystery. Cheryl was spellbound by the ghost's presence, unable to comprehend what was happening. The morgue seemed to pulse with a supernatural energy, and for the first time in her life, she questioned the boundaries of reality and the supernatural. The ghostly woman's form slowly left, leaving Cheryl alone in the morgue, both puzzled and entranced by the encounter. She couldn't ignore the mysterious aura surrounding the spirit, and she felt compelled to uncover the secrets hidden within St. Joseph's Hospital. In the days following her encounter in the hospital's morgue, Dr. Cheryl Collins couldn't shake the memory of the mysterious ghostly woman. Her disbelief had wavered, and she began to question the boundaries of what was possible in the world of the supernatural. As Cheryl continued her work at St. Joseph's Hospital, she found herself inexplicably drawn to the morgue. She returned to the dimly lit room on several occasions, hoping to once again catch a glimpse of the mysterious spirit. She felt a connection, a pull that she couldn't explain. One quiet night, as she was once more drawn to the morgue's haunting presence, she heard the soft echoes of nurses approaching. They were discussing a new patient transfer, completely unaware of her presence. Cheryl decided to hide behind a row of refrigeration units, her curiosity outweighing her fear. The nurses entered the morgue, talking and laughing. They discussed their day and shared stories of the hospital's history, including the mysterious ghostly encounters that had been whispered about. Cheryl listened intently, her heart pounding with anticipation. As the nurses continued their conversation, their laughter suddenly faded, and their faces paled. They turned toward the refrigeration units behind which Cheryl was hiding, their eyes widening in shock. They seemed to have seen something that Cheryl couldn't, something that sent shivers down their spines. In a hushed and worried tone, one of the nurses whispered, "Did you see her?" The other nurse nodded, her voice trembling. "It was her, the ghost. She was right there." Cheryl remained hidden, wondering what the nurses had witnessed. They quickly left the morgue, their footsteps echoing down the corridor. The room grew quiet once more, leaving Cheryl alone in the presence of the mysterious spirit she had been trying to understand. The ghostly woman slowly began to appear, her features covered by an elegant beauty. She looked at Cheryl with eyes that held secrets as old as time. There was an unspoken understanding between them, a connection that transcended words. Cheryl couldn't comprehend the mysterious of the morgue, the nature of the ghostly woman, or the significance of the nurse's reaction. The encounter left her with more questions than answers. The ghostly woman motioned to Cheryl, but as she moved closer, the room was suddenly flooded with light, and the apparition vanished into the shadows. Cheryl was left alone in the morgue, still searching for the mysterious answers that avoided her. As she stood in the quiet, dimly lit room, she couldn't help but feel that the morgue held secrets that were destined to remain shrouded in mystery. It was a place where the line between the living and the dead blurred, leaving her with a sense of wonder and awe, and a deep, unexplainable connection to the mysterious spirit that continued to dodge her grasp.